Alright, so trying to do here another little tip video because I was informed of this a while ago and I think it would help other people out. So I'm just going to make a quick video about it. So yeah, in stores they sell brushes to clean rifles, you know, shotguns, whatever. They come in cleaning kits. You know, they look something like this. This one's for 12 gauge, so it's pretty big. And they come in, well, for example, like this one. If it's gonna, I'll get it to focus on it. This one is copper, and you could see how damaged, and this is pretty much just a light use. It's all messed up like that just because it's been used for black powder. So you see all the fouling and such on there, and you can see how not rounded it is anymore, and just how really just used up and beat up it looks. So this one is a copper brush. Then they make this exact same brush that I have here. This one has a sticker on it, but this is just a Hoppies brand. You can see it's the exact same brush. So the difference is that between the copper and the synthetic ones, that they make nylon ones, they make some that look like brushes, whatever. These ones look exactly like copper, except they're synthetic. So the pros and cons, basically, whether, I mean, it's a personal choice, obviously, but me personally, I will use synthetic now. I've always used copper, but now I'll use synthetic because when you're cleaning your barrel with these copper, you're cleaning, you'll put your solvent in there, your lube or whatever, you'll clean, you'll get all up in there, it's gonna be good. Then maybe you'll, you know, soak up one of these little fluffy ones, you'll pass it in there with some solvent, get all the copper fouling and such out. Then you'll pass a patch. By the way, I mean, I don't really buy patches. I just use standard like kitchen tissue, like Scott towels or whatever you have. It's a lot more sturdy. It soaks up a lot of the crap in the barrel better, and it scrubs a lot better than just the little dinky patches they sell. Or, I mean, people use t-shirts, no, old t-shirts, whatever. So now you've done the final cleaning. Like, I'll run a patch through it, see what it looks like. Well, it still comes out dirty. So you're rubbing again. You'll do this stuff. I'll loosen up everything. You'll pass a patch in, it'll come out dirty. So what's happening is the solvents are like some of these in the background. You know, pretty much all these. That one's in, what is it called? An Outers. The other one just a Hoppies. You know, their elite line of products is a foaming cleaner. That one's another solvent from Hoppies, the classic line. Those all dissolve lead and copper, which is exactly what you want. But the more you use your brush, the more it'll use up, and the more deposits you leave behind. So pretty much your barrel's never going to be 100% clean. So I'm sure people will say that's up for debate, but I mean, like I showed before, this brush here is really all beat up. The edges are all rounded off, as you can see, and now it fits loosely in the barrel. And I mean, it's been used, but really, brushes are just supposed to last a complete lifetime. Now, the synthetic brushes, for example, like these, these things will last a lifetime. The bristles themselves, they won't round over, they won't get all messed up and frayed out at the ends. This is way stiffer than copper and safe since it's a plastic. So pretty much, I mean, I don't know why everybody doesn't use this. I know cleaning kits usually come with copper. People would think metal is a lot better, but the synthetic brushes honestly are a lot better, and they make these things pretty big, you know, because they want them to last a long time. So, for example, that's a 12 gauge, and it's really tight in most of my 12 gauges. And I see now on some brands, they'll do a 12 gauge / 10 gauge brush, but it's too big to go in a 12 gauge, and it's too big to go in my 10 gauge. So I don't know. I'll use a 20 gauge for the 12 and 10 gauge. They're just so big. So you can imagine using a copper brush that's that big, you're just using up the brush really fast, and you're not wearing out your barrel or anything, but you're leaving a lot of fouling, copper fouling, and then you're using a lot of solvent to clean that out. Anyway, so synthetic brushes pretty much for me are the way to go. They'll last a lot longer. They won't get all frayed out or used up. Copper brush will all work for the time they work, but then again, if you want a bright shiny bore, not really the way to go. They'll always have some fouling that's coming out.